Hi, this is Dana and welcome back to my channel. I've got here with me Alicia and we're going to be talking about the day of your court appearance.
Hi.
So it starts off with you wake up, you have a shower, you get ready, you eat breakfast, you brush your teeth and you get ready to leave to go to court. You then drive there yourself, or you take a support person and they drive, or whether you drive and your support person sits in the passenger seat, that part doesn't matter. That's up to you to make that decision. When you go to court, when you get there, you go and line up if there's a lineup to get into court. So you just line up outside security. You basically just stand there and wait till they open, and once they open they will come up to whoever is first in line, and they will take one person in at a time, and you go through security like you just basically go through the metal detector. They check your stuff, make sure you haven't got anything in your bag that you shouldn't have, which could be scissors, which could be a sharp tool, anything like that. Yeah, so basically you do that, and then if you haven't got anything that you shouldn't have, they will give you your bag back. If you do have something that you're not supposed to have, then they'll hold on to it and give you a ticket number. So that's that way you get through security. You look on the board to see where your name is, and you go upstairs. It's going to be all different for each individual courts, but you go upstairs and you go see the duty officer if you don't have a lawyer, and talk to them about your charges and what you need to do, and they will give you advice. You can ask them if you want them to represent you in court. Given the fact it's the first one, they usually do. And yeah, when you do that, you go downstairs, and then you basically go into where the criminal court is, which is in courtroom 1. And you basically go in, you go talk to the prosecutor, the police prosecutor, and you discuss with them your charges, whether they will downgrade your charges, that sort of thing. And then you basically go sit down and you wait for your name to be called. And that's basically what you need to do for your first court date. Oh, actually, no, I missed one. Sorry. You have to decide if you are guilty or not guilty. Now, nobody can help you to make that decision. You've got to make that decision on your own. And you have to answer to those charges. And it doesn't matter if you say not guilty to start with. You can always change your plea as you go along. So they do give you, I think, maybe 1 or 2 chances to decide if you want to keep pleading not guilty. And then as you go along, you just, just
go with it.
Go with it, yeah. As Alicia just said, you just go with it. I'm just trying to think what else is there.
I just wanted to mention, while being in the courtroom, so always being respectful and saying like your honour to the magistrate.
Yeah, that's a good point too. So when you address the magistrate, or if it's district court, it will be a judge. But you need to basically respect them and say your honour, and
not interrupt
or anything like that. So only talk when you're spoken to, and the magistrate or judge will give you an opportunity to say something for your first court mention. Likely after that, they will adjourn your court case to a later date, and you may have 2 or 3 mentions before you do either your sentence date or whether you do a hearing. Now, if you're not guilty and you say not guilty, they will do a couple of extra steps. So after the first court hearing or the second one, you will go for a court case order mention, and that's where they get a few people involved that are involved in the party, and they'll go into this room with a mediator, and they will talk about each individual thing, what they're here for, that sort of thing, and you say as well what you're there for. And then basically you see if you can come to an agreement, or if you can't, it goes back to court and you prepare for a hearing. So that's pretty much all I can tell you at this stage. But your main goal is just staying calm, be respectful,
showing up
to your court date. Because if you don't show up to your court date, you'll most likely have a warrant out for your arrest.
Absolutely. And can I just mention something else? There is also in Queensland we have legal aid, and that is for free legal help as well.
As Alicia's just pointed out, because she's helping me with this video today, because I'm not doing it with any notes, also too, that you can apply for legal aid in Queensland, so you can have a lawyer to represent you. But yeah, that's all that I can tell you now. I don't have anything else to share. But thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best to going through your first court case. And thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.